Good day, my dear students. In this video session, let us learn the three sampling point method, that is Gaussian quadrature formula with three sampling points, and we will deduce the values of sampling weights and the sampling points for 3-point Gauss method to evaluate the given integral, and also we will evaluate the given integrals using 1-point, 2-point and 3-point methods. My dear students, in the previous video we have discussed the Gauss 1-point method and the Gauss 2-point method, and also we have solved one of the problem to evaluate the given integral. Now we will move on to the 3 sampling point method, that is 3-point method by Gauss integration. Okay, now in 3-point method we have to follow the same procedure as we have seen in 1-point and 2-point method. In 3-point method we are using the 3 sampling weights and the 3 sampling points. Okay, let us consider the Gauss quadrature formula with 3 sampling points, that is n is equal to 3, and now since this integral has to be approximated to, that is integration of -1 to +1 f of zeta d zeta has to be equated to w1 f of zeta 1 plus w2 f of zeta 2 plus w3 f of zeta 3, where w1, w2 and w3 are the 3 sampling weights, and zeta 1, zeta 2 and zeta 3 are the 3 sampling points. Now we will calculate the values of w1, w2, w3, zeta 1, zeta 2, zeta 3 for that particular, to evaluate that particular integral, and so that the error between the conventional method of integration and the Gaussian numerical integration should be 0. Okay, now here 3 sampling point method can be used to integrate the polynomial of the order 2n minus 1. Okay, now 2n minus 1 is the order of the polynomial. Now what is n? Here n is equal to 3 sampling points, then 2 into 3 minus 1 will give you 5, that is 5th order. Now let us assume the order of the polynomial 5. Okay, now let us assume f of zeta is equal to a0 plus a1 zeta plus a2 zeta square plus a3 zeta cube plus a4 zeta raised to 4 plus a5 zeta raised to 5. Okay, and we know that the integral f of zeta d zeta is given by w1 f of zeta 1 plus w2 f of zeta 2 plus w3 f of zeta 3. This is what the numerical integration by Gauss. Okay, now next we will write f of zeta. We have assumed that is 5th order polynomial. You write integration of -1 to +1, that is f of zeta as 5th order polynomial is equal to w1 f of zeta 1 plus w2 f of zeta 2 plus w3 f of zeta 3. Okay, once you write, after that okay, now using conventional method we will integrate this f of zeta with respect to zeta and putting the limits -1 to +1. Okay, like this, that is a0 zeta, a1 zeta square by 2, a2 zeta square's integration is a2 zeta cube by 3, a3 zeta cube, that is a3 zeta raised to 4 by 4, a4 zeta raised to 4, that is a4 zeta raised to 5 by 5, a5 zeta raised to 5 is a5 zeta raised to 6 divided by 6, and you apply the limits -1 to +1. LHS. In LHS we will apply the conventional method of integration and we will get the integral value, and RHS, that is the numerical integration method, you keep as it is. Okay, if we apply the limits to all these using conventional method of integration, first +1 you substitute and minus of you substitute -1 in place of zeta, then we will get 2a0 plus 2 by a3 a2 plus 2 by 5 a4. We got 2a0 plus 2 by 3 a2 plus 2 by 5 a4. This is the integral value using conventional method of integration. Okay, this we got. This is equal to, that is Gaussian numerical integration method, that is w1 f of zeta 1 plus w2 f of zeta 2 plus w3 f of zeta 3. Okay, we know that this conventional method integral value, this is the numerical integration method this formula. Okay, for both the methods to give the exact answer, the error should be 0. Okay, hence what we will do now, LHS minus RHS we will write is equal to 0. LHS minus RHS is equal to 0. LHS is conventional method, RHS is numerical integration method. If you write this minus this is equal to 0, you write like this. After that, now what we will do, just we will substitute f of zeta 1, f of zeta 2 and f of zeta 3. That is f of zeta, we know that fifth order polynomial, just replace f of zeta 1 is replace zeta by zeta 1, f of zeta 2 is nothing but replace zeta by zeta 2, and f of zeta 3 is nothing but replace zeta by zeta 3. Okay, now write all the equations. 2a0 plus 2 by a3 a2 plus 2 by 5 a4 minus w1 into f of zeta 1. You replace zeta by zeta 1 in the fifth order polynomial. Next, minus w2 into replace zeta by zeta 2 in fifth order polynomial. Minus w3 into write f of zeta 3, that is replace zeta by zeta 3 in the fifth order polynomial and equate it to 0. We will get, now this is what error is equal to 0 we got. So that error should be equal to 0, we will find now the sampling weights w1, w2, w3 and zeta 1, zeta 2, zeta 3. The same procedure we will follow as we have followed in 1 point and 2 point method. Now here just you write the coefficients of all these a0, a1, a2, a3, a4, a5. a0 coefficient if you take, then common of a0 we will get a0 into bracket 2 minus w1 minus w2 minus w3 minus a1 coefficient you will get w1 zeta 1 plus w2 zeta 2 plus w3 zeta 3 plus a2 into bracket we will get 2 by 3 is the common minus w1 zeta 1 square minus w2 zeta 2 square minus w3 zeta 3 square, and minus a3 common is w1 zeta 1 cube plus w2 zeta 2 cube plus w3 zeta 3 cube. Okay, now next come to a4's common, a4 into bracket 2 by 5 minus w1 zeta 1 raised to 4 and next w2 zeta 2 raised to 4 minus w3 zeta 3 raised to 4. Okay, minus a5 common, a5 into bracket a5 into bracket w1 zeta 1 raised to 5 and next w2 zeta 2 raised to 5 and next a5 common is w3 zeta 3 raised to 5 is equal to 0. Like this you write the coefficients of all a1, a2, a0, a1, a2, a3, a4, a5 and is equal to 0, equate it to 0. After that, equating these coefficients of a0, a1, a2, a3, a4, a5 is equal to 0, we will get if you write, then only the error is going to be 0. Coefficient of a0 is this one, w1 2 minus w1 minus w2 minus w3 is equal to 0. It can be written as w1 plus w2 plus w3 is equal to 2. Coefficient of a1 is w1 zeta 1 plus w2 zeta 2 plus w3 zeta 3 equated to 0. Coefficient of a2 2 by 3 minus w1 zeta 1 square minus w2 zeta 2 square minus w3 zeta 3 square. It can be written as w1 zeta 1 square plus w2 zeta 2 square plus w3 zeta 3 square is equal to 2 by 3. Next, coefficient of a3 is w1 zeta 1 cube plus w2 zeta 2 cube plus w3 zeta 3 cube. Okay, coefficient of a4 coefficient of a3 that is w1 zeta 1 cube plus w2 zeta 2 cube plus here it should be written as w3, some printing mistake is there, you write w3 zeta 3 cube. Okay, I hope you are following my dear students. This is a3 coefficients, w1 zeta 1 cube plus w2 zeta 2 cube plus w3 zeta 3 cube. You write, this is printing mistake is there, you just include w3 zeta 3 cube. Okay, and that is equal to 0. And after that A4 coefficient is 2 by 5 minus W1 zeta 1 raised to 4 minus W2 zeta 2 raised to 4 minus W3 zeta 3 raised to 4 can be written as W1 zeta 1 raised to 4 plus W2. This 2 by 5, it has to be equated to 0. It can be written as 2. Just these terms you take it on the RHS. W1 zeta 1 raised to 4 plus W2 zeta 2 raised to 4 plus W3 zeta 3 raised to 4 is equal to 2 divided by 5. After that, next A5 coefficient equated to 0 like this. Now, so that by equating the coefficients of A0, A1, A2, A3, A4, A5 equal to 0, we got total 6 equations. Solving these 3 equations so that we will get we will get W1, W2, W3, zeta 1, zeta 2, zeta 3, so that error should be equal to 0. If this condition is by satisfying that particular condition, we will get W1 is equal to 5 by 9, W2 is equal to 8 by 9, W3 is equal to 5 by 9, and zeta 1 is equal to minus square root of 3 by 5. My dear students, you should write like this: square root of 3 divided by 5. That means 3 divided by 5 whole ratio is under square root. Okay, zeta 2 is equal to 0 and zeta 3 is equal to plus square root of 3 by 5. Now, using 3-point formula, we got 3 sampling points. Zeta 1 minus square root of 3 by 5, zeta 2 is 0, zeta 3 is plus square root of 3 by 5, and W1 is 5 by 9, W2 is 8 by 9, W3 is 5 by 9. Okay. Now, this 3-point formula is given by f of zeta d zeta is equal to W1 5 by 9 into bracket f of zeta 1, that is minus root 3 by 5, plus 8 by 9 into f of zeta 2, that is f of 0, plus f 5 by 9 into f of zeta 3, that is zeta 3 is plus root 3 by 5. Now, okay, I hope you have understood, my dear students. See here. Now, these zeta 1, zeta 2, zeta 3 and W1, W2, W3, if you, these weights and sampling points, if you substitute whatever we have calculated, all these equations you will get, it will not be affected. You will get same. Okay. Now, we'll move on to, now therefore, we have discussed in the previous video and this video 1 point, 2 point and 3 point formula. 1 point formula says only one Gaussian weight and one Gaussian point. 1 point we have zeta 1 is 0 and W1 is 2. For 2 point formula, you should use 2 points and 2 weights. 2 weights are W1 and W2 is equal to 1, and zeta 1 is minus root 1 by 3 plus root 1 by 3, that is 0.577. Okay, either you may use zeta 1 as plus 1 by root 3 or and zeta 2 as minus 1 by root 3. Both are correct. Okay, you can write square root of 1 by 3 is, it can be written as 1 divided by root 3 only. Both are correct. And also 3-point method, using 3-point method, 3 weights and 3 points. 3 weights are 5 by 9, 8 by 9, 5 by 9. 3 points, zeta 1 minus root 3 by 5, 0 plus root 3 by 5. I hope you have understood. Now, next we will move on to, this is the problem we have solved in the previous video. We have evaluated the integration of minus 1 to plus 1, 3 e raised to zeta plus zeta square plus 1 by zeta plus 2. With respect to zeta, we have evaluated using 1 point and 2 point formula. You just go through that particular video, and this is one of the integral problem which is asked in one of the previous VTU question papers, wherein it was given the variable as x, that is minus 1 raised to integral minus 1 to plus 1, 3 e raised to x plus x square plus 1 divided by x plus 2 with respect to x. By using 1 point and 2 point formula, it was asked to evaluate this particular integral. But this integral is one dimensional analysis and it is x. Okay, here just what you need to do, using 1 point formula, W1 is 2 Gaussian weight and Gaussian point, you should write x1 is equal to 0. Just you have to replace zeta by x, because in the previous videos, in the previous video for 1 point and 2 point method, in this video 3 point method, we have used zeta as the variable. You may just, zeta is just, we took an example, you may go for zeta maybe x, y and so on. Okay, just here the point weight is w1 is equal to 2 for 1 point method and x1 is equal to 0. Okay, and for 2 point method, w1 is equal to w2 is equal to 1. For 2 point method, you may write w1 is equal to w2 is equal to 1 and x1, and here w1 is equal to w2 is equal to 1 and x1 can be written as, it is minus 1 by root 3, that is minus 0.577, and x2 is equal to plus 1 by root 3, that is plus 0.577, like this. Just you in terms of this one, if it is given in terms of x, you just replace it by x1 and x2, like this. I hope you have understood, my dear students. Next we will move on to one more problem we will discuss now. Now integration of minus 1 to plus 1 to zeta plus 5 with respect to zeta. Evaluate this integral by using 1 point method, and it is asked to compare it with conventional method. It is very simple. Okay, 1 point method, we have w1 is equal to 2, zeta 1 is equal to 0, and you equate this integral to w1 f of zeta 1. And what is f of zeta 1? 2 zeta plus 5. Okay, 2 zeta plus 5. Okay, just 2 zeta plus 5. Okay, 2 zeta plus 5. Now here it can be written as w1 into f of zeta 1, and what is f of zeta 1? 2 zeta 1 plus 5. And what is zeta 1? We have, it is 0. 2 into 0 plus 5, you will get 5, and therefore integral value is w1 into f of zeta 1, that is 2 into 5, we got 10. And next, conventionally if you find, then conventionally z2 into zeta square by 2 plus 5 times zeta minus 1 to plus 1, if you put the limits, you will get 10 only. Numerical integration method is equal to conventional method. Likewise, now let us integrate this function x cube plus 2x square plus x plus 5 with respect to x by 2 point method and 3 point method, and also we will compare it with the conventional method. Okay, now by using 2 point method, we are using two weights, w1 is equal to w2 is equal to 1, and two sampling points zeta 1 and zeta 2. Here the variable given is in terms of x, we will write x1 is minus 1 by root 3 and x2 is plus 1 by root 3. And this integral can be approximated to using 2 point method, w1 f of x1 plus w2 f of x2. After that, you write w1 f of x1 can be written as, you just replace x by x1 here, and plus w2 f of x2, replace x by x2, write the function. After that, you just substitute x1 as minus 1 by root 3 here, okay, and x2 as plus 1 by root 3 here, and w1 is equal to 1 and w2 is equal to 1. Once you write w1 f of x1 and w2 f of x2 and substituting the values, we will get 11.33. We got 11.33 using 2 point method. Using 3 point method, we are using 3 weights and 3 points, w1 f of x1 plus w2 f of x2 plus w3 f of x3, and we will use weights w1 5 by 9, w2 8 by 9, w3 5 by 9. Just now we have derived zeta 1 that is x1 is minus root 3 by 5, zeta 2 that is x2 is equal to 0, zeta 3 that is x3 is equal to root 3 by 5, and write this integral is equal to w1 into f of x1, replace x by x1, plus w2 f of x2, replace x by x2 in the function, plus w3 into f of x3, replace x by x3 in the function. After that, w1, w2, w3, you substitute the values, w1, w2, w3, 5 by 9, 8 by 9, 5 by 9. After that, substitute x1 root 3 by 5, x2 0 and x3 that is plus root 3 by 5. x1 as minus root 3 by 5 and x3 as plus root 3 by 5, x2 as 0 and w1 5 by 9, w2 8 by 9, w3 5 by 9. After that, by calculating this equation, we will get 11.332. The same we got using 3-point method. And conventional method, if you go for x cube plus 2x square plus x plus 5 with respect to x, we will get x raised to 4 by 4 plus 2x cube by 3 plus x square by 2 plus 5x. And putting the limits plus 1 and minus 1, we will get 11.33, which is compared, which we got the same integral value. I hope you have understood, my dear students. Just you have to use, if one point is given, just you have to use one weight and one sampling point, w1 and zeta 1 or x1. If a 2-point method is asked, then you use w1 w2 and zeta 1 zeta 2 or x1 x2. And next 3-point method, you use 3 sampling weights, w1 w2 w3 and 3 sampling points, x1 x2 x3, that is zeta 1 zeta 2 zeta 3. Next we will move on to, and this is one of the exercise problem. Okay, this is how we can solve. We can evaluate the integrals using 1-point, 2-point and 3-point Gaussian integration methods by using the values of weighting functions and values of sampling weights and sampling points. But this evaluation of the integral is restricted to only the limits from -1 to +1. The integrals from the limits -1 to +1. Okay, my dear students, in the next video we will learn how to evaluate the integrals from the limits other than -1 to +1. I hope you have understood this 1-point, 2-point and 3-point Gauss method and how to evaluate the integrals by using these point methods. Okay, you just my dear students, go through the previous VTU question papers. In previous VTU question papers, the integration, this one evaluation of the integrals were asked using 1-point, 2-point and 3-point method. You solve and let me know any doubts so that I can clear and so that I can improve my teaching and I can improve my learning. Thank you, my dear students. Take care, stay safe, stay healthy.